boys, is what we are here for, because of those Slavs. We are in total war. Our children are wearing rags and our women are forced to work. Blech. This is what our friends are dying for. Nothing, I tell you, nothing. No.
Sorry,
No.
What's wrong, guys?
I tell you, it's wrong.
What?
It's wrong. It's all wrong.
What's wrong?
It's a war.
War?
Yes.
Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah.
it is. Wow.
Hello, boys. So you men fighting in this nasty war?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Got any stories to tell little old me?
I don't think you want to hear our stories.
Oh, I see.
I can tell you a story.
Okay,
But I must warn you, it doesn't have a happy ending.
I can handle it. I'm tougher than I look, you know.
Okay then. This is the Battle of Hamel. France, about 5 days ago, on July 4, luckily the Germans were dropping like flies on the Western Front due to the influenza epidemic. That lowered their numbers, although trench foot and infections were taking our men on. The Allies side, we stayed strong. We were led by an Austrian man named Manache. He had it all mapped out. Our briefing was no longer than usual because he wanted to make sure that we covered each other's backs. When we got back to the battle around 0300, July 4, I noticed that the Germans were not as well armed as we were. We had tanks, artillery, and warplanes, which by the looks of it, in their eyes, from what I could tell, they were scared. That gave me confidence that this battle would go by fast. Manache said that it would take only 90 minutes if we did our jobs right. Go, go! As we advanced, the Germans were using machine guns to slow us down. They shot the man to my left. His shoulder was bleeding, but I covered him till someone noticed my situation and covered me. I bent down and checked his wound. He would live if we accomplished our 90-minute time limit. I marked his forehead. I turned my attention to the battle, and for revenge for shooting down my fellow American, I threw a grenade at the enemy lines, and it took out 3 machine guns. From then, my main objective was to bombard those stupid Germans. The plan was to do as such, just to distract them. Planes dropped bombs and shot them down too. Well, killed them easily. Our group men made their way through the woods. Eventually, we circumvented them. Later, I found out that one point during the battle, almost a whole American platoon was taken out. We started with 4 American platoons, 176 Americans to start with, and about 100 died, and 1,062 Austrian casualties, but we killed about 2,000 Germans and captured 1,000.
How long did it end up taking?
93 minutes.
Wow, where you boys head next?
Over Austria-Hungary, ma'am. We leave tomorrow morning for the first checkpoint in Munich. I suppose you'd want to join?
I'll stay and entertain, if you know what I mean. You're all doing a wonderful job. Dear German General, I would like to announce that you have a chance to intersect a group that is heading south towards Austria-Hungary. From the looks of it, they'll hit Munich in about 6 days. They're low in numbers, but heavily armed. Mata Hari.
Excuse me, man.
Excuse me, ma'am. You're under arrest.
What?
Go.
What is the meaning of this?
You're under arrest for being a spy for the Germans.
How absurd! Do I have to wear that?
No, if you don't want to.
Thank you.